There's two ways of getting more force chunks in this game. Either A, you're in a solo play and you have admin privileges, or if you're in survival, you can just open to lane and then turn cheats on and then start it again, and that way you can do this command. Or you can do it the way the game already has intended, which are the fueled chunk loaders, which I'll be going over both of them in this video. The command one's pretty easy. First off, this is how it works. If you press J to open up your map, you press this, you can see over here, we have two force chunks which are already being used. To increase that, again, if you have the admin privileges, just go over here, do a slash, type in FTB, do chunks, spacebar, admin, and then go to extra forced load chunks. And then you can choose, like these things, or if you just want it for yourself, do that. And then just do add, and then say, I have 2 there, I want to add 28. So now, if I press J, go here, I now have 28 more that I can force chunk by just, left clicking, then holding shift, and then left click again, and now it's force chunked. Same thing if you want to remove it, just set it to say 10. And then that way, it should be now at 12. And then if you want to remove it, same thing. Instead of left clicking, you're going to right click to take it away. So you'll have to just right click. Left click claim stuff, right click stops it. So left click to claim, shift left click to force chunk, right click to get rid of it all. So for the fuel chunk loader, you get one for free if you go to quests, you go to bundles, you go to vault, and then right here, you get one for free. You can also buy one from the botanist workshop. You need 200,000 basically, one prismatic shard to get another one. So how this thing works is you can right click it and put in either quartz, emeralds, diamonds, or nether stars into the slot, and it will charge it up. And you can turn it on or off just by pressing this thing, and you can see when it's on, it glows. When it's off, it does nothing. It can hold a maximum of 8,640 minutes, 144 hours, or 6 days of constant force chunked. The nether quartz does 1 minute, the emerald does 5 minutes, the diamond does 60 minutes or 1 hour, and the nether star does 2,880 minutes or 48 hours. 2 days from just killing one wither. Now then, what happens if you break it? So we'll just go to survival, and I'll just break it with my fist. You can see I have one currently in my inventory, but so you get your chunk loader back, as well as any time that you had in there turns into chunkrodite. So the normal chunkrodite gives you 15 minutes. The chunkrodite block gives you 135 minutes. If you want to sacrifice one prismatic shard, it'll give you 4,320 minutes or 72 hours. You'd need like a milling setup or a crushing setup, and it honestly takes quite a bit of time for it to break. Like I put that in there a couple minutes ago, and it's still cranking away. But when you do, you'll get this many blocks out of it. So you can't just, stick the prismatic shard in here, right? You have to break it down and it'll give you 32 blocks. And then these blocks can go into the chunk loader. Now, if you don't want to sacrifice the prismatic shards, if you have a bunch of crab traps, you can get Neptunium nuggets that turn into ingots, that same thing. You put this thing in the setup, mill it down, and it'll give you 18 hours of force chunk. So if you already have a chunkrodite, you could just go in your inventory and press R, or you can just type it in chunkrodite and then left click and then just go under mincing, and then it will show you all the other ones that you need to do. Alrighty, as a test, I have this in a middle chunk, and then I have on all the outside chunks, so a 3x3, I have crops growing there. And it is not watered, it is not whatever, it's summer currently, so they should all grow. But what I'll do is we're going to go over here, we're going to put in all these emeralds, and then we're just going to click this on. And I'm assuming that's all I have to do. We're going to come all the way over here, just so there's no chance of it being loaded. And then we're going to do this. Okay. So now it's technically a new day. So now, if I go all the way back down there, it should be all watered and then slightly grown, which, yeah, it looks like it is. All grown. I think I missed a seed spot there, but it is all watered also. You know what I didn't test out is actually, does it work a little bit further out? All right, we're going to see if this works. Because again, this is now a 3x3, but then I extended it out pretty far out just to see. Now we'll come back. All right, so where the wheat is, like this border right here, that is the 3 by 3. That's what it says it does, but what it actually does is this whole blue border around it. It's actually a 5 by 5. So this is much better than it is, unless this is gonna get patched, but it works in a 5 by 5, guys, not a 3 by 3. Well, I hope this video helped you out. It changed a lot actually. So instead of 9 force chunks, you're now getting 25 of them for the same price, and it's for free. So take advantage of that. Well, basically free. You're gonna get the vault anyways, but so now you have a good reason to expand your farm much bigger than one chunk. But I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless, goodbye, and don't forget to subscribe. It means a lot to me.